and forth. One's slightly longer than the other. That would be the first phase. In that first phase, the main core mechanic of this fight is a stacking debuff that gets worse and worse and worse for the healers as time goes by. So the faster we kill them, the less it hurts at the end, and the healers don't cry. How that works, it's going to pick 3 random people. It's going to get placed on them first, and then after a couple seconds, it's going to leave the debuff on them and jump to the nearest person to them. That being said, if your stacks get too high, you're going to move to the back of the groups that I'm going to assign now. And if you're in group 1 or 2, you are going to be on the green. If you are in group 3 or 4, you're going to be on moon. And if you're in group 5 or 6, you will be on blue. Those groups' assignments will be located based on where the tank is standing, because we're not going to make them move a ton. So if the boss moves somewhere and the tanks tank them somewhere else, if you're in group 1 or 2, you go to the green side of the room. If you're in 3 and 4, go on the moon, etc., etc. So we're going to stand a nice little clump for everybody to heal you and AoE healing, etc., etc. If your stacks get too high, just move farther away from the people that you're with and let them stack up, and then yours won't go up. So we want to keep the debuff even throughout the group. If you feel like you're going to take a little bit more later in the fight, that's fine. Second to that, you're going to get a debuff called Gestate. Someone's going to get it throughout the raid. I believe it's only 1 in normal. So if you get Gestate, you have a few seconds to try to move far away from the group, or a little bit farther away from everybody. Everybody's going to move away from you. You're going to spawn an ad. That ad needs to die quickly. We have a lot of people in here, a lot of high DPS. It's going to die quickly. So debuff, don't get a lot. Gestate, move out, and kill the ad. Phase 2, he's going to turn into a pool of blood and move all around the room for a second. If you get hit by that, you're going to get more of your debuff that you don't want. And then he's going to stationary place himself, and he's going to shoot lasers out from his face, even though he's a blob of blood. Those lasers, you want to dodge those. And if everybody remembers the Warbringer fight, or World Breaker fight from a tourist, there's going to be these rings around the room. They're going to be red and orange, not green like World Breaker. They need to be absorbed. They only need to be absorbed by 1 person, but they need to be absorbed. If they're not absorbed, they're going to spawn an ad. If that ad spawns, we need to kill it quickly. But we're not going to have any because we're all awesome, right? Right?
How many people per?
1 person per ring is all we need. So you got to stay in the ring and dodge the laser shooting out. And realistically, I think this fight's about that easy. It's just the DPS and managing the debuff mainly. So if you see a little ad, kill the ads as a priority. If there's no ads, make sure you're standing in your group and watch your debuff. I'm hoping that Bigwigs or DBM gives us some kind of little list to see who's getting high stacks, so we can kind of call you out to help you move out of the groups. But without pulling it, I don't know. So if anybody has any questions,
where do you want it tanked?
You can tank it kind of right in the middle, right between where he is now and where the marks are at the moment. He's going to move, and then when he moves, just kind of pick him up and face him away, and then we'll adjust to you. So.
Which is the feast with 75?
The one, right
the one in the middle of the.
It's called
one
Galley
of these
Banquet.
kids does not look like the other.
So again,
all the time, why don't you drop feast?
1 and 2 go to green, 3 and 4 go to moon, and 5 and 6 go to blue. Those are your assigned locations, either the left side of the room, the middle of the room, or the right side.
See, blue doesn't really go with my complexion, though.
The hardest part about this fight, I believe, is when those 3 people get randomly chosen, we can't decide which group they're in, so we might have to adjust that. So if you get that debuff and I don't see it, call your name out and tell me what color you're on, and then if you hear somebody say that color, just move to one you didn't hear, and I'll try to help you with that. But I know we all learn from doing, so let's pull it and see if we need to change anything. And again, you don't have to stand on green, because we're going to move up towards him. That's just your side of the room. And I should probably mark actual people. This is,
When do we lose them?
probably now.
with this energy.
We're at it.
Iliad.
Okay. Slow doesn't occur.
Can they be tanked?
Definitely be taunted.
You're fat. You're ugly.
Just in a popsicle. Get out popsicles.
Khadgar's a better mage than you.
Fuck.
Sorry, what do I do with Omega Vector? Run out?
That's the boss. Kind of pass it to your group, which we're not really stacked very well, but I can't see anybody's debuff, so I really don't know what's going on.
Coffee and Demona are at 4. Everyone else is lower.
Should we stack up better?
Yeah. Intermission, alright? Dodge this big red pole, get ready to stand in the red circles and dodge laser beams. Kill the ad quickly. He's in the front right corner where he was, dodge lasers.
Those are fast.
Yes, they are.
Ads
Ads
back.
are up. Get in the circles, otherwise we're gonna get ads. We don't want ads.
This is kind of a graphically played.
I was looking for real lasers.
Boss is back.
Should be on that.
Another ad up.
Some people have pretty high stacks, and other people have really low stacks.
Yeah, if you have high stacks, move
Do you
away
want little
from the...
muscle?
Everybody just stack behind the boss on the blue square. If you have high stacks, move out of that stack. If you have low stacks or no stacks, please stand close to Deb with blue square.
There's an out. Do you want little hustle?
In order for us to stack over there, we would have to move the boss. Is that what you want to do?
What's that? Stack tightly on blue if you're okay on stack. Alright, there it goes. Get away from the blob. Yeah, the strat's gonna be different for us. Especially consuming people. Stand in pools. Just one in the back.
Yeah, stand until it goes away.
Yep. There again. We didn't get any ads the first time. Good job.
I got it then.
He's in the back.
What a dick.
Alright, stack up on blue. Everybody stack on blue. Hands up, kill the head.
Trip up.
Yeah, I'm stunned.
Fighting in 12, and we're gonna do pulls, and we'll probably kill him after that. Ready to soak and dodge. Adds up. Kill the ad. All stuns if you got him. Just
Dragon.
first of all, I'm sorry that was a clusterfuck. I expected that might have happened, and it sure as hell did. So next time it won't be that bad. But good job, everyone. You killed it in one pull.